Hey guys, welcome back to another lesson. Today we're going to talk about even and odd functions, and we're going to talk about end behavior. So I want you to understand one thing. If this is, let's say, -1, this is +1, and I'm going to pretend, blah, blah, blah here. This is -100, this is -1,000, this is +100, +1,000. If we keep going to the left here, we're going to call this negative and infinity. And even though infinity is not a number, we're just going to say it's a really, really large negative number. Here, I'm going to call this positive infinity, okay? So when we talk about x approaching negative infinity and x approaching positive infinity, what we're really talking about is what happens all the way here at the end. So that's why it's called the end behavior. What happens all the way here at this end? Positive infinity. Well, all you have to do is take a look at where the graph is going in the y direction. So I didn't draw a graph yet, but I'm going to draw maybe a parabola. Okay, so something like this, something like this. Where is this, as x approaches infinity, where is this graph going? It's going up, and up here also means positive infinity, and down here means negative infinity. So as this graph goes to the right towards positive infinity, this function is increasing. So we're going to say y approaches positive infinity, okay? What happens on the left side as x approaches negative infinity? Well, as x approaches negative infinity, this graph also goes up. And therefore, it approaches positive infinity as well. Let's try another one. I'm going to draw something that looks like this. Okay? And let's give it a shot. As x approaches positive infinity, that's here, right? Positive infinity is all the way down here. Where is this graph going? Well, this graph is going down. So as x approaches positive infinity, y approaches negative infinity. Remember that up here is positive numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, a million, a trillion, and so on. So it's positive infinity, and down here is negative infinity. So as x goes in this direction, as x approaches positive infinity, my graph goes down. What happens as x approaches negative infinity? Well, as x approaches negative infinity, my graph is going up, which means positive infinity. So as x approaches negative infinity, y approaches positive infinity. Okay? Let's try one more. We're going to do an upside down parabola. And you guys can pause the video and you can answer the question yourself. As x approaches positive infinity, where's the graph going on the right side? Down. So y approaches negative infinity. And as x approaches negative infinity, the graph is also going down. So therefore, y approaches negative infinity. So that's how you could tell graphically about end behavior. Okay? So that's going to be one video, and I'm going to leave it at that and come back for the next video for lesson 2.